so much. I appreciate that. Seriously, good looking out. Anyways, guys, I love cryptocurrency. My team does call me the crypto queen because I cannot shut up when it comes to cryptocurrency. I'm like that Flow from Progressive. Like, she can't stop talking about insurance, and that's me with Bitcoin. I can't go 90 seconds without talking about it, texting about it, posting about it, whatever, right? And so I'm just really excited, you guys. For those of you guys that are brand new and have never seen anything that we're doing, I'm actually going to go into what it is that we do and how we do it. We are part of an academy. We have an academy that teaches us how to trade from start to finish. We don't only trade cryptocurrency. We have a Forex Academy. We have a high frequency academy. Shout out to Steph. I see you, girl. I know you'd be killing it on those charts. We actually had one of our guys, little book. He actually has a docu-series on Netflix called Move. Check it out. But he actually just hit $20,000 in profit trading high frequency. So guys, we are profitable in every area that we trade in. But yeah, guys, so this academy really does teach you from start to finish, right? Now, what I love about what we do is that I know that there's a lot of you guys that maybe you are part of HFX or part of Forex, and you guys have been seeing the movement when it comes to crypto. It is all over the news. Well, besides all the crazy stuff, right, that we're seeing right now with what's going on in our capital. But guys, cryptocurrency right now has so much media because it is breaking barriers left and right. Guys, just last week, and I love that we post like Bitcoin hit 30,000, Bitcoin hit 32,000, Bitcoin, because guys, that was just a week ago. Like, you do understand. I had a friend of mine that she's like, girl, I put 200 in crypto because you told me to invest, and that was last week. Well, Bitcoin is at 40,000. It was at 40,000. It is going, though we are in a bearish momentum right now, guys, but it still hit 40 grand, right? And so this is why there's so many people that are wanting to get involved. And guys, this is perfect for us because we can show them. We can not only show them where to start as far as to trading it, so they're taking advantage of the ups and downs of the market, but also get educated on where to buy it, how to hold it, you know, which other coins to invest in. You know, we have an educator who teaches on exchanges. Guys, we offer so much in this academy, right? Now, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. I do, as always, have a little PowerPoint for you guys that I'm going to go through to kind of give you guys the step-by-step on our academy, right? And for those of you guys that have already taken this, bear with me, guys. You already know this, but take notes because this is something that you're going to be showing your people as well. When somebody asks you, at least you'll have the information, okay? So guys, first things first, when you guys enroll into the academy, you guys have to go into the IM Center, which you guys can locate. You guys can find the IM Center either in your back office, or you can type in im.center and it's going to pop up. Log in. You guys, this is my son's account, you guys. My son is 15 years old, and yes, he is learning how to trade as well. You go to Academy. Now, what's going to pop up is the Academy that you guys have access to. So you can either purchase, like I said, the digital currency, the Forex, or the high frequency, or all of them. And whatever's highlighted is what you're going to have access to. Once you click on it, you're going to go into here, all the curriculum. And guys, they are literally videos. Okay. Once you click on digital currency, it is going to pop up in video format. It's an 11-minute video, and every single video from there is either 6 minutes, 7 minutes. They're short videos. Guys, the DCX Academy has the least amount of videos. There's 18 videos in the DCX Academy. Now, they are a little bit longer and they're a little bit technical, but guys, it's worth it. If you guys have the HFX, I know that you guys see how many videos that academy has, right? It's like 89 videos or 90 something videos. They are short, 3 minutes, 4 minutes long, but this is one of the shortest academies. And the reason for that, guys, is that Bitcoin or cryptocurrency hasn't been around for that long. Now, I do see some people on here who have been involved in cryptocurrency for a long time now, like since the beginning. And so you guys understand that cryptocurrency, you know, it came about, and it's only from when it came about to now that we have information, right? And then from now on, we're going to evolve with it. And if you guys don't think that this is the future, I mean, let me tell you guys, during this pandemic, so many people, you know, got a taste of what it is to not be able to exchange money, you know, for goods. Because a lot of stores stopped accepting cash because they didn't want that exchange of germs because of the coronavirus, right? I don't know if you guys have gone to stores where they're saying that there's a coin shortage, right? There's so many stores now that like even Walmart, I heard that they're getting rid of all of their face-to-face cashiers and they're going to all your self ones, the self-checkouts, right? So there's so many brick and mortar places that they're just getting rid of using the dollar. I got so mad, and I said this yesterday on my call, that I went to the gym the other day and I wanted to buy a water, and I went in with my dollar all cool, and they're like, we don't accept cash. And I'm like, well, shit, I don't have my card. You know what I mean? But this is the money of the future, you guys. There is already a US dollar coin as well. So this academy is going to teach you everything that you need to know as far as like where it came from, what it is, and why we have it, to what it's doing now and how to utilize it to make profit now in real time, right? So this academy is going to show you all in video format, you guys. I am the first person to, if you give me a book and tell me learn this, I probably won't learn it. You know, I do love to read, but I like to read stuff that I like to read, like personal development. You give me some good books with like good drama, like I'll read. But when it comes to like education like that, I don't know, there's just something about it. And so knowing that this is in video, so I'm watching it and I'm hearing it, it does a lot for me. So this is one of the pluses that I love about our academy. Okay, guys. Now, the next thing is, where do you find your go lives? The one thing that I absolutely love is that we have live sessions. Again, we have over 100 educators that are, there's a calendar, right? There's a schedule of when they're live. So you have somebody live all the time to fit your schedule, right? You go into Go Live, same thing. It's in the IM Center. Instead of academies, you're going to go to Go Live. You're going to find the channel that corresponds to the academy that you are in, right? We have Forex, HFX, we have DCX. We also have an e-commerce academy now to take advantage of, you know, everybody that's buying online. And then once you click on it, you're going to see the schedule. Now, guys, there aren't a lot of crypto educators, right? The top 3 that I love, and I talk to you guys about them all the time, Crypto Picasso, one of the top traders when it comes to cryptocurrency. He is like by far one of the most amazing traders that I've ever got the privilege of learning from. Now, funny story is that I did purchase Crypto Picasso's course before he even became an educator from this academy. Now, guys, I've been part of this academy for over 4 years now, okay? When I first started, we only had Forex, we only had the harmonic scanner, and it would freeze up. We had to download it to our computers and it would freeze up, and sometimes we had to uninstall it and install it all over again, right? So being able to see this academy evolve from what it was then to what it is now is amazing. And I remember when they introduced cryptocurrency as one of the courses, I was so mad because I had already purchased Crypto Picasso's course. So, but guys, it's one thing to watch these videos and it's another thing to watch him live, like literally apply this knowledge in real time where you're watching him and you're like, holy shit, okay, I get it. Do you see what I'm saying? So this academy gives you all the education and the live sessions where you can actually ask questions and interact. Now, for those of you guys that are brand new, Curtis Cobain is your go-to. I promise you that he will simplify trading cryptocurrency to where you're going to be like, is it really that simple? Yes, it is. It is simple, but it is not easy. Simple because if you just learn it and apply it and don't read too much into it, yeah, Daniel's over here going crazy because he knew once I told him watch Crypto Picasso, he's like, wait, hold up. Is it like this? And I'm like wanting to slap him because I've been telling him, but he don't listen to me. But then you hear Curtis Cobain say it and he's like, oh, okay. But guys, he's going to be your go-to. So for anybody that's brand new in digital currency, Curtis Cobain is going to be who you want to watch. Watch all of his recorded sessions. He goes over the fib. He goes over support and resistance. He goes over so many things that you need to know. For those of you guys that are coming from another academy like HFX or Forex, then you guys already know a lot of the basics because it's what you guys have already been taught. Support and resistance is something that we teach in every single one of the academies, right? It's the very first thing that you should learn when it comes to trading. And so there's a lot of things that you will already know. So coming into crypto, it's going to be that much easier, okay? Now, guys, from here, the next thing that you guys are going to need to know is where to find your scanner. Now, every academy that we have has a scanner that corresponds to it. So for Forex, we do have the harmonic scanner. For HFX, we do have Hourglass, Liberty. We have the scanners that go with that academy. And for digital currency, we have Swipecoin scanner, right? So same thing, IM Center, come down to strategies. The academy that is highlighted is the one that you will have access to. So for those of you that came in at DCX, the only academy that you're going to have access to is to the DCX. Click on it. Click on Swipecoin and then click on the big icon and it'll bring up your chart, okay? Now, I'm not gonna go into the chart right this minute because I'm gonna go into some other things and then we're gonna hit the chart, okay? But guys, from here, The next thing that you need to do is find a broker. Okay. Now, there is a lot of you guys on here who invest in purchasing and holding crypto. And so you guys are doing that in a wallet or in some sort of an exchange, right? Now, to trade it, you need to find a broker, first of all, that allows you to trade cryptocurrency. And personally, me, I like a broker that is open 24/7 because Forex goes to sleep, right? 3 o'clock Mountain time, 5 o'clock Eastern time, right? It goes to sleep. We don't have access to trade it. Same with HFX, right? But cryptocurrency never sleeps. 24/7, you can trade it, okay? So I like to find a broker that is open 24/7. These are 3 brokers that I personally, again, guys, this is a personal preference that I have used. I like, I've withdrawn, I've deposited. I've never had problems with it. And I want to recommend them. So Hugo's Way is a really good broker. You hear a lot of the educators talk about him. The only problem that I see with Hugo's Way is the lot size. Like you can see here, I put a little side notes. The minimum deposit for all of them, it is $10. This is according to their website, because when I first started Hugo's Way, I think the minimum was $50 or $25, and now it's $10. So if it is $10, hey guys, $10 gets you started, right? The leverage is the same on all 3. The minimum lot size, okay guys, so Hugo's Way, the minimum lot size is 0.01, which equals to 10 cents for Hugo's Way. But for KOT and Prosperity, 0.01 is literally 1 penny. So I personally use KOT, you guys. Prosperity, I've used it too. It's almost identical to KOT, but I feel like I'm just comfortable with KOT, so that's why I use KOT. But guys, the spreads are lower on KOT and on Prosperity, which obviously will give you guys more profit. So look into those 2 if you're brand new. Now, guys, I know that a lot of people are scared or they're kind of iffy about trading crypto because they see how fast it goes up or they see how fast it goes down. Or, you know, just the other day I posted in our group that I lost $9,000, right? And so people are like, oh my God. But I mean, obviously I made it back, but they see these big losses and these big wins, so it scares them. But guys, this is why I love the 2 bottom brokers, because you can literally start trading pennies. I took a $3 account and I turned it into 22,000 in 4 months, just compounding that account little by little. Of course, my profits were like 50 cents, 75 cents, but I compounded and I stuck with it because I wanted to show the team that you don't need to deposit $1,000 to start trading cryptocurrency, not even $100. You know what I mean? So I did that to show them that it's possible to compound with discipline, right? Proper risk management, Daniel, and and just, you know, the determination to get it done, right? So guys, these are your brokers that you can definitely look into, okay? Now, the next thing that you guys really want to do is set up a demo account. Now, personally, I like for people to set up their demo and to fund their account right away. Now, here's the reason why. Will they be trading on their live account right away? Probably not. You know, unless they're ballsy and they want to, then I'm not going to stop them. Anybody that wants to start, I'm going to go ahead and let them trade, obviously with our supervision and again, proper risk management. But you guys, starting the demo account can really get you used to entering the trades. The reason why I tell you to start the demo and practice is because pushing the wrong number will fuck you up. Like seriously, there's some times where I'm like, I get excited and I need a good in a trade and I accidentally put sell by market instead of buy by market. Then I lose 30, 40 fucking dollars. And then I'm like, shit, you know what I mean? And so we need to be able to push the right numbers in order to be able to minimize our losses or minimize the mistakes, you guys. Trading on the demo in the beginning is just for you to learn how to enter a trade. So if you want to take a screenshot of this on MetaTrader, if you guys download MetaTrader, you can go into your settings and then you can go into new account, demo, type in the demo account for the broker you choose. So if you guys are going to use Hugo's Way, type in Hugo's Way, it'll say Hugo's Way demo. If you're going to use KOT, type in KOT, it'll say KOT demo. Prosperity, same thing, because you want the demo to be the broker that you're going to use, because guys, the prices are different. Like the charts are off a little bit and you don't want to be trading on the demo on Hugo's Way and then entering live trades on KOT and being off, right? So that's how you're going to set up a demo account. And then obviously down here, you're going to set it up. Guys, on my MetaTrader, and I always show this, I only trade crypto. Okay. If you look at the quotes that I have, I'm only trading crypto. I have BTC, ETH, and XRP. Those are the only 3 pairs that I trade. and I don't care about anything else, right? And I made a promise to myself that I was going to trade only crypto because I wanted to get so good with it that I could teach it, well to many, and where I could be able to be an independent trader, right? Which I am. But guys, any other pair that you want to trade, like for those of you guys that trade indices, obviously you could add it there and then just trade. Now, the only reason why I was getting really confused because of the lot sizes, because on KOT on Prosperity, anything else besides cryptocurrency is the same lots. It goes like the lot size for Hugo's Way. So if you're going to trade indices and you put 0.01, that's 10 cents. So if you put, like, if you're ballsy like me that I trade 50 cents, that's considered $5 if I trade to indices. So I was being I was getting messed up. So I decided to just KOT, crypto, and if I want to trade anything else, open up a different account. Okay, guys? So that's for the demo account. Now, guys, the next thing that you really need to do is learn how to plug in the numbers. Again, I've already talked about this. Entering the wrong numbers, you're going to lose trades. You need to remember that when you enter the correct digits, like the trade is going the way that you want it to go. If you make a mistake, it could discourage you because you could get losses. You could even possibly blow an account. And I speak from experience, you guys. When I first started, or even when I get excited and I go too fast. I remember the other day, I was entering a buy, and this was literally just like 3 days ago. I was entering a buy for Bitcoin, and I had set a buy limit, and I put 3,400 instead of 34,000. And I was like, hell yeah, it activated. I'm all excited because it shot up to like 37. And I go and I look, and it didn't even activate because I put 3,400 instead of 34,000. So guys, little mistakes like that, like think about it. That's almost 3,000. That is 3,000 pips that I would have caught just on that one trade if I would have entered it correctly, but I didn't, right? So practice makes perfect, you guys. This is something that you really, really need to learn, okay? Teach your people how to do it. And the reason why I want them to fund their live account, you guys already saw that the minimum deposit is $10. So if they're enrolling into the academy, then they're going to pay for their enrollment, and they should have $10 at least to put into a trading account. I always say put in like $30. 30 is a decent amount for you guys to start compounding, especially with KOT and Prosperity, because you're going to be trading cents. Now, the reason I want you guys to have them fund their account right away is to be ready. Because like right now, Daniel and I was just showing him the chart, and we threw a fib on there, and we were looking at it, and we were seeing, okay, it could possibly go down lower for a buy area, right? So what if you have somebody that just started and you're like, oh, get in on this trade, but they still have to buy Bitcoin? Well, first of all, they have to get verified, right? Then be able to send and receive Bitcoin, buy the Bitcoin, send the Bitcoin, right? And then wait for the verification process from their broker, and then do the internal transfer to their broker account, to the MetaTrader. So it is a process. And the last thing that you want is for your people to not be ready. We want every single person to be ready to trade, especially if it's a good trade. Like Picasso gave out a good trade. When was it? Like 3 days ago. And it went up. Oh my God, how many pips? Like 7,000 something pips, but we had 3 take profits. And so every single take profit hit. Now that would have been a great trade for anybody to just copy and paste, right? And so this is something that we need to make sure that everybody's ready for. So if you guys are brand new, please get with the person that helped you enroll, so that way they can help you set up your live account. So that way we can get you guys trading as soon as possible, okay? Now, how to use the Swipecoin scalper. Guys, this is the scanner. We're going to get into the good stuff here. I'm going to show you how you can take advantage of cryptocurrency in general, not just Bitcoin, without having to really know how to trade it. Because buying it and holding it is one thing. It's like buying a house, right? Or flipping houses. You buy low and sell high, right? And in crypto, we say we buy the fear and sell the greed, because when everybody is scared, they're selling it off. So, like XRP, I'm going to use XRP as an example. Drop some sevens in the chat if you bought some XRP and took advantage when it was at 17 cents, right? Because everybody was scared and they were selling it off for this lawsuit that they were being sued or something, right? And so everybody was getting scared and selling off their XRP. Well, when it was low, what did we do? We bought it. We bought so much of it because we wanted to take advantage of the fear of everybody. And so this is how it works when you guys are holding crypto as an asset. you buy the fear and then you sell the greed. When everybody wants to get in, like Bitcoin's at 40,000 and all my friends are like, I want to buy Bitcoin. And I'm like, you should have listened to me during Thanksgiving when it was like 17,000, but whatever. And like, this is where you guys, it's easy to just be like, okay, you know, buy it low and sell it high, right? Now, the scanner is going to show you how you can take advantage of trading the ups and downs of Bitcoin. So guys, for the scalper, there's 3 steps and that is it. If you can learn these 3 steps and these 3 steps, learn them, apply them, practice them, I promise you that you guys will take advantage of the scalper to its fullest, okay? Step 1 is going to be change from the candlesticks to the line chart. Okay, the reason for that is because we measure the closure of the candle. And a lot of the times people get seduced by the wicks. You cannot get seduced by the wick. The wick could be this long, but the candle closed here. And this is where this is the area that you need to see. So the first things first is you're gonna switch over from the candle to the line chart, right? Now, after that, you're gonna have to spot the break and the close, right? So structure, basically support and resistance. That's what you're going to look for. And the reason why you use the line chart is for the closure of the candles, the true closure of the candles, right? So that's step 2. Step 3 is there's a 50 EMA that is built in to the scanner, right? And if you're looking for a buy, then the 50 EMA needs to be below where price is trading at. And if you're looking for a sell, it's the opposite. The 50 EMA needs to be above it. So these are the 3 steps that you guys need to look for, right? The 3 check marks that you guys need to look for in the scanner before it is a potential buy or sell, okay? Now, guys, there are some other rules that I personally use, and I love it because the team has really been taking advantage of this. When I first started trading crypto, especially the scanner, I was telling people that I was catching over 1,000 pips a day. And they told me I was lying. They're like, no, there's no way. And I was like, 1,000 pips a day. Because when you look at Forex, right, they tell you, oh, 90 pips or 70 pips, 60 pips. So 1,000 pips kind of sounds unreal. But I was like, I promise you, I'm catching over 1,000 pips a day, right? And I love cryptocurrency because we trade less and make more. Like the moves are ridiculous. Like if you're gonna scalp, you're gonna catch a minimum of 150 pips, which is what I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do here. But one of the things is that you split your risk, right? When you're trading on the scalper, you're going to enter 4 trades. Now, I only have 3 here. I say 3 trades, but I put in parentheses the 4th trade because this is what I do. If you want to do it. Trust me, it will benefit you if you do. But if your account isn't big enough to handle the 4 trades, the last thing I want is for you to over leverage and get kicked out, right? So you have your account, you know what your account can handle. You guys play it by ear, but you're going to split your risk. So you're going to do the first trade is going to be a TP of 50 pips, the second 100 pips, and the third 150 pips. Now the 4th trade, there is no take profit. You leave it open, okay? The only thing that we're going to do on the 4th trade is move your stop loss. The stop loss is going to be the same on all 4 trades. Now, for those of you guys that don't know what a stop loss is, it's basically what's going to protect you from the, like, let's say it's going to fake us out and then come right back down. The stop loss is you saying, I'm only willing to risk $50 on this trade. If I lose $50, I lose $50 and that's it, right? So that is what's going to protect your trade. So people always think that they have to be there staring in front of the chart. But if they set their stop loss and they trust the trade, they don't have to, right? So definitely same stop loss on all 4, okay? Once the TP hits on the first one, you're going to move your stop loss to entry. That is going to give you 3 more risk-free trades. Whether it goes up or down, it's going to close you out where you entered it, so you don't lose anything, period, and you just made 50 pips, right? Once the second TP hits, you're going to move your stop loss to profit. So if for any reason the price goes the opposite way, the next 2 trades, you're going to get stopped out at 50 pips. So you ended up making 250 pips on that trade. And I know this sounds like all crazy for those of you that are brand new, but I'm going to show you on the chart. Okay. So one of the things, and Daniel and Jeanette and everybody from our team, they'll tell you, I am huge on proper risk management. I am a stop loss Nazi. Okay. I don't care if whatever, like how you're feeling, you like, oh, I don't want to put a stop loss because what if it goes up, it just comes down a little bit and goes back up? No. I speak from experience. I have lost so much. I just lost $9,000 the other day because I fell asleep. Not because okay, I didn't move it. I was about to, and I was so tired, and I fell asleep with my phone in my hand, like with the modified open, because I was gonna put in my stop loss, and I fell asleep and I lost $9,000. Okay, my trading account went completely. Look, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm actually gonna show you guys because I'm super transparent and I have nothing to hide. And I want you guys to learn from my mistakes. Okay, so let me show you guys. So the only reason why I was able to stay in the trades and the only reason why I was still able to keep trading was because I have some Bitcoin trades that were open at a very low entry, okay? But if you guys can see right there, look at that, negative 147, okay? So I was negative 147 because I lost $9,000. And I was like, I woke up so mad at myself, but I was just like, well, you know, I got to make some trades. So I ended up entering some trades, got it back. But guys, that is me telling you that I still make mistakes. And I remember that I posted in our group chat, I don't know who needs to hear this, move your stop loss, trail your stop loss. And the only reason why I post anything in our group, it's because I need the lesson. And so sure enough, you guys, I needed that lesson. I learned my lesson, right? Keep moving your stop loss. All right. So guys, now I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing this and I'm going to share. I'm going to go into the scalper. Here it is. All right, you guys. So, oops. So, all right, guys, this is our scalper. Okay, let me just change it. Actually, sorry, you guys, this is my trading view. Let me stop sharing this and share. Oh, wait, it wasn't there. Sorry, my bad. You guys are in the way over here. Let me move this. Here we go. Swipecoin, you guys. Boom. For those of you guys who are brand new, this is the scanner that we use when we are trading Bitcoin. This is the scanner that comes with the Digital Currency Academy, okay? Now, I love this scanner so much, you guys, because it gives us the when there's a break in market structure, either to the upside or to the downside, okay? It doesn't give you the trade. It doesn't tell you enter here, stop here, take profit here. It doesn't. This is where you're going to apply the knowledge. Now, for those of you guys who have traded Forex, you know that the harmonic scanner actually does give you the coordinates to buy and sell and take profit. We don't have that cheat sheet here, but I kind of like it better because it really does allow you to see, you know, if what you're learning, you know, you're actually retaining that information. Okay. So guys, it is a 15-minute time frame. We are scalping Bitcoin. Okay. These trades are meant to get in and get out, right? Now, the fourth trade that I leave open, the only reason why I do that, it's because we can possibly catch the big swings before they even happen. Now, one of the things that the Digital Currency Academy has is we have this thing called the Swipecoin app, right? The Swipecoin app is an app for your phone where they actually give us trades. So here you can see 3 hours ago, there was a trade on XRP that was given out. If you click it, it's going to give you the coordinates. It's actually going to give you exactly what you need to copy and paste. It's going to tell you where to buy, where to put your stop loss, and where to take profit. So these are copy and paste trades. We have, and the person that gives out the XRP is Nick Gomez, who is one of our millionaire traders, right? And we have Crypto Picasso that gives out, look at this one, 3 hours ago, a Bitcoin trade, right? You click on it and it gives you all the coordinates. So this is an app that we have on our phone, okay? What I love about the scanner is that we can catch the trades before they give them out. And I love the Swipecoin scalper because Picasso's brain is in this scalper. He's the one who helped create it. So what he looks for in his trades is what the scalper looks for. So there are times where we catch a trade before it's even given out on the app, right? And so I love this because you guys have no idea. I've been able to catch trades 100, 200 pips before Picasso calls them out. Like I'm already in a buy and he calls out a buy, right? I remember the other day I gave out a trade. Oh, this was a while back, actually. I gave out a trade at 22,000 something, right? And Picasso called out a buy at 23 something. Like he called it out 1,000 pips more. And I love that we can catch or see these things because we're looking at the market, the break-in market structure. And if we're able to identify the 3 steps that I showed you guys, then you can take this trade. So the 3 trades that we do, 50, 100, and 150 are meant, those are intended for you guys to hold on a second, let me mute everybody. Those are intended for you guys to be able to catch 300 pips right away, just like that, like nothing, okay? And then that fourth trade is the trade that could possibly be to the moon, right? So your fourth trade is always to the moon trade, okay? Now, I'm gonna show you here. On the left, on the right-hand side, sorry, you guys see that there's red, blue. And so every time that you see a red, there's an arrow that's gonna give you a sell. So that's a break in market structure to the downside. If there's a blue arrow, that's a break in market structure to the upside, okay? This entire chart is just like trading view. You can draw a fib on here. You can draw your trend lines. You can draw whatever you want, okay? So I'm gonna go into this sell just because they gave it out 2 hours ago. And I'm gonna show you how many pips you could have caught right away. So they gave out this sell, okay? And guys, what's perfect about this is that app that I just showed you on your phone, you get the notification like a text that says Swipecoin alert, you know, go, and then you check it and you says sell. So it gives you the information to jump onto your chart. So for those of you guys wondering, like, well, when do you see the arrow? You guys get the notification when there's a break in market structure. It's literally just a text message that you get that's telling you, hey, there's a new arrow, okay? So this arrow is here, okay? So they're telling us that there is a possible sell right here in this area, right? So then what was step number one? Step number one was we have to go from the line chart, the candle chart, I'm sorry, to the line chart. So this is where we can identify true closure of the candles, because that is going to give you true support and resistance. Now, it's right here in this area. I see that this area kind of touched here. This one almost touched. So that is where I'm going to put my line. Okay. So I'm going to put a horizontal line. I'm going to make it red because red means sell, right? And so I'm going to put it right here. Okay. So step number one is complete. Let me move that a little bit. All right, cool. There's step number one, right? Step number two. Now for me guys, personally, I like to go back to the candles because each candle is 15 minutes. So I like to see exactly where the closure, like the next candle is going to come up. So we're going to go back to the candle chart. Okay. So step number two was going to be, well, that's what step number two, I'm sorry. It was to identify your support and resistance. So this is your line, right? And step number three was that it needs to be trading above or below the 50 EMA. So this yellow line is your 50 EMA, and it is, price is trading below it, which means that it is a possible sell, okay? Now, step number two was break and close of this structure, okay? So this line right here, you need the candle to break structure, close, and I go one step ahead, you guys, and I wait for the next candle to open, only because price can retest so many times. And the last thing that you want is to enter too early, right? Do not go in too early because your stop loss is only 50 pips, and you want to minimize your losses and minimize your drawdown. So don't wait, you guys. The fear of missing out will blow all of your accounts. I promise you. So many people were seeing that it was like at 39,000 and they're buying already up there. And I'm like, don't buy, wait, like it's gonna come back down. Like you guys can get a better entry. And sure enough, people bought and then they got stopped out because price came back down, right? So you really, really need to wait for that next candle to open. So in this case right here, you guys, you can see that this candle, obviously it came back up, right? This green candle, it closed up here and then it finally broke structure. So when they called this 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. So 30 minutes after they called out this little arrow, this little cell, that's when price actually broke structure, right? And it closed below. Now the next candle opened bearish. It opened to the downside. So guys, personally, I still would have waited for the next candle, only because this one could have come back down. The next candle could have retested and then come back down. So in this case, we got lucky. You know, it didn't. Like you can see that this candle did come back down here. The wick is down here, but it closed up here. So when the next candle opened, this is where I would have entered. Okay. Me personally. All right. If you guys are ballsy and want to put a bigger stop loss, go right ahead. But the rule is 50 pip stop loss on all 4 trades, 50, 100, 150 to the moon, or in this case, to hell, I don't know, all the way down, right? So we're going to go ahead and enter a trade here. Now you can be like, okay, yeah, but what are the coordinates? Guys, this is where you got to come in with, you know, your knowledge, right? On this chart, the way that you find out what the coordinates are is you come in here, You pick the short position. The short position is going to be for a sell. The short position is going to allow you to set it and figure out what your coordinates are. So personally, me, I would have entered exactly when this candle closed. So I would have entered it right here, okay? Now, what did we say that the first one? The first one is going to be 50 pips, right? So we're going to enter. Now, for those of you guys that it is 500,000 that I put in here, because I know the last time they're like, why did you enter 500,000? That's just what this thing is going to go at. Hold on one second. Is that right? Yep. Okay. So that is where, let me make this bigger, you guys. All right. All right, so we're gonna put blue. Well, actually, we're gonna put green. All right, so that's gonna be your 50, okay? TP, that's your first trade. Your next trade is going to be 100 pips, okay? That's your second trade. Okay? Now your third trade is going to be 150 pips. Okay? That's it. Now your fourth trade, you guys, what do we say? To the moon, right? So we're gonna go ahead and put, I don't know. Okay, like that. Boom. Let me minimize this so you guys can see. All right. So there you go, guys. 50 pips stop loss on all four trades. Okay. Look at how fast you took profit. If you would have been patient, waited for price to break and close, waited for the following candle to see where it opens, even if you would have caught it. You know, a lot of people would be like, oh, but if I would have caught it up here, you know, it would have been a lot more pips. Yes, I agree with you guys, but greed will get you nowhere, right? We're scalping to get in and get out. Okay, get in, get out, and that's it. You catch your pips. So in this particular trade, every candle, remember, is 15 minutes. So in the first 15 minutes, you guys would have cleared your 50, 100, and 150. So that's 300 pips secured in the bag, right? And that fourth trade, once you did that, guys, this candle moved pretty quickly, right? So you probably didn't have a chance to move your stop loss when they first hit because the take profit hit on all of them, right? So in this case, then you would have moved your stop loss to wherever. Like personally, me, I trail it 50 pips where prices is at. So I would have probably moved my stop loss, made my stop loss. Let's make it red again, right? So I would have moved my stop loss either right here, 50 pips, whatever, and price ended up going a lot further than expected right here. But if I would have put my stop loss, I would have got stopped on the way back, which was 974 pips, plus the 300 pips that you already caught. Guys, that's over 1,000 pips. Remember how I told you how I can show you how to catch more than 1,000 pips a day. Guys, this was in a 15-minute time span. Like, do you see, like within 30 minutes, actually, because that next candle would have stopped you out. But guys, within 30 minutes, you could have caught over 1,000 pips, right? Now, for those of you guys that are brand new, each pip is equal to whatever dollar amount or price that you want to risk. So personally, me, I risk 50 cents, right? So if I'm catching 1,000 pips, then I would have made $500 in 30 minutes. How many of you guys get paid $500 an hour at your job? Anybody? Right? I guarantee that there's nobody on here unless you guys are like some sort of like self-employed entrepreneur that can really make that money. But if you don't, I mean, you just made somebody's weekly paycheck in 30 minutes, right? And so this is the beauty of cryptocurrency. And this is what this scanner allows you to see beforehand. You know what I mean? Even if you would have came in a little bit lower, you guys, you still would have caught it. Because what is the trades? 50, 100, 150, right? And so this is where this scanner, I freaking love it. And I don't think that people understand like what it can do for you. Like there's not enough credit given to this scanner because it's beautiful to me, right? Now, I'm going to show you something really quick. I'm going to blow your mind. This scanner also calls Ethereum trades. So you see where price is at. You know, Bitcoin, I've said this many times before, is the big daddy of all the other coins, right? Whatever Bitcoin is doing, the other coins are going to follow. They're going to be pretty similar. And so if you see where price is at and you go to the Ethereum chart, price is almost going to be identical. Look at that. They called the sell on Ethereum too. So guess what, you guys can do the exact same thing here. And you guys are going to catch more pips here. At least 300 is going to be secured. Do you see what I'm saying? So When people were saying like, how are you catching 1,000? If I'm catching 1,000 in crypto, I mean, in Bitcoin, I'm going to catch 1,000 in Ethereum, you know, if not damn near, you know what I mean? And so this is where you guys have to understand that this scanner is literally giving you guys the breaks where you can look out for a possible trade. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to Bitcoin because I want to show you this. Everybody was super excited about how the only thing I don't like about the scanner is you can see it erases everything that you mark up, right? But that's fine, whatever. But I'm going to show you guys this. Okay. Even this buy right here, this buy, it would have from here to here. Let's see how many pips. If you guys would have just caught it, like, let's say right here, right when it broke, because this was a lot of up and down. Let's say you would have caught it right here, all the way up here. Look at that, you guys. Oh, can you even see that? Sorry. Let me make this a little bit smaller. From here to here, it's 8,000 pips, right? And that arrow was given to you. So that was a possible buy that you could have held. I remember I closed out a trade one time. I called it out 22,000 and I was so excited because the trade went for like 1,000 something pips. And I'm like, yay. Guys, that's the trade that is now 40 grand. Like if I would have kept it open from 22,000, I mean, I do have some trades open at 23, but still, you know what I mean? Like you think about if you have the 3 that you take profit on, pay yourself, right? And then you have that 4th one to the moon, leave it open. It could be the one that's going to be the 50,000. You know what I mean? So guys, this is, I'm going to come into more, I'm going to show you this other big move that everybody was, let me find it. Hold on a second. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's that big move from like there it is right here. Boom. Guys, look at this arrow right here. They called out this arrow, this buy right here. Okay. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see it. I hate this Apple computer. I know I say it all the time and I'm going to keep saying it. I want my touch screen. Okay. Anyways. All right, guys. So here we go. We have this buy that they called out right here. Okay. So we're going to see how, look at how many pips you could have caught if you could have left this one open to the moon, right? So this one right here, what is step number 1? We're going to do a line chart, right? So then we see that right around here is a good area to put the structure, right? We're going to change this to blue because blue is buy, right? So boom, there it is. So we would have needed price to break and close above this line. It is trading above the 50 EMA, right? Let's go back to our candle chart. Boom, right here. So if we look, we see here that it wasn't until they called it here 30 an hour, 30, 2 hours, 2 hours, 30, 3 hours later is when price broke. So you see, if you would have gone in a little early, you could have gotten stopped out, you know, or you would have just been in drawdown until it actually broke up, right? And guys, trust me, sometimes we don't get this lucky where it's just kind of like in that area. Sometimes it goes down, it knocks you out of your trade, stops you out, and then it goes up. So you really want to be patient with it. So if you're just watching it here, and I don't mean sit in front of your computer and watch it, I mean look at it from your phone, from wherever, and then just right when you see that it's breaking structure and then it closes and the next candle opens to the upside, guys, this is where you guys were to put your trade. So let's put, now I showed you for a sell how it's the short position. For the buy, it's going to be the long position, okay? Now this, let's say you guys put it right here. All right, I'm not gonna mark up the 50, 100, and 150 because you guys already saw the value in that, right? In the 3 trades. Okay, so let's look at this, you guys. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trade. Okay, guys, this is that trade that if you would have held it, like where is price at now? It's like at 40,000. You know what I mean? Like this is something that if you guys would have had that 4th trade, you guys already secured 300 pips. You know what I mean? Look, I hate that it's only a 15-minute chart because I would love to be, but anyways, guys, look it, we're almost at 10,000 pips. So you guys would have been well over, where did price go? Hold on one second. Price hit 40,000. Oh shit. My chart's gonna be super small. All right, here we go, guys. Boom, 40,000. 20,518 pips. if you guys would have kept that trade open. So do you guys see the value in this chart? Do you, in this scanner, do you guys see how when they give you, and not all of them are winners, you guys, you can see that there's always buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, because it is a break in market structure. It's going to break up. It could go up for 100, 150 pips, but if you guys can catch 150 pips, whatever, catch them, you know what I mean? Whatever. If all three steps line up, you know, change your candle to align, break and close, you know, below or above, depending on the color of the little arrow, and then trading above or below the 50 EMA. Like if you guys get the confirmations, take them, but use proper risk management. The minute that it gets your 50 pips, move your stop loss. I'm ballsy. I move it to 25 pips in profit just because, you know, to take care of the spread. I don't like to be red, period. And so like when you guys are using this scanner and you guys can see that it is literally giving you those setups before the big moves. You know, and if you guys can put, I know that so many people, they lose out on Bitcoin, especially because they want that big move. Like they want to enter it and then have it go to the moon. And that doesn't always happen, right? They get stopped out, or it goes the opposite way, or their account's not big enough to handle their drawdown and they get kicked out. So this is where you guys can see that it is going to go up there. And I promise you guys, if you catch the 50, 100, and 150, your 300 pips more in profit. If you're doing 50 cents, that's $150. Your account can handle a little bit more drawdown. Do you see what I'm saying? Like you can handle to enter, like stack your trades, put in a little bit more trades. The more money you have in your trading account, the more secure your trades will be. And so this is why it's important for you guys. Hold on one second. Okay, never mind. I got an alert. Look at guys, just so you guys can see, there's an alert. See right there? That is from your Swipecoin app. I thought that it was going to be a scanner, like a scalper alert. And I could have like marked it up with you guys, but it wasn't. Anyways. Yeah, guys. So this is the scanner. This is how we use it. So for those of you guys that are brand new to the Academy, for the Digital Currency Academy, and you guys don't know how to trade Bitcoin yet, or Ethereum or a Ripple, don't worry. Trade with the scalper. It's literally telling you what to do. Step 1, step 2, step 3, long position, short position, take your trades, proper risk management, boom, make some money, right? And you have multiple chances for you guys to go back test everything. Okay. If you guys come to this sell again, and if you guys just go back after the, okay, let's say you guys want to take this buy or this sell, mark them up. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Bitcoin has moved up so fast that it may not look like that's a lot, but from here to here, I guarantee you it's a lot of pips. Do you see what I'm saying? So go back. For those of you guys who are brand new with DCX, go to their strategies, get the Swipecoin scalper, and test all of this out. Practice over and over again. Go back. You can see all of these little arrows, okay? You can see how they are. You can see if they're going to work out. And I promise you, look at all of this consolidation. Like not a lot of them are going to work out, and that's fine. But practice. See why they're not going to work out. Put your line chart. See where your break and close is. See if it's trading above or below the 50 EMA. If it doesn't have all 3 check marks, it's not going to work. Move on. Next. And you have so many times where you guys can look at everything and try it out. So this is something that I love that this Academy offers, because a lot of people are intimidating. Trading alone is intimidating. When I first saw one of these charts, I thought it was an EKG machine. I thought somebody was showing me their heart rate. You know what I mean? And I say that because I know that there's so many people out there that they're the same. They don't know what this is and they're scared, but they know that they see people making money. Well, here is a scanner that is literally giving you not as good as a cheat sheet as the harmonic scanner, right, guys? But it's still giving you where you can possibly take a trade. And those trades with proper risk management could possibly be those moves that are gonna be big to the upside or to the downside. Okay, guys? So this is our scanner. This is all of DCX. I basically went over like a small little launch of what our Academy has to offer. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys getting on this call. I actually recorded this call, so I will put it up on my YouTube. I already have a scalper training on my YouTube, but I'll go ahead and put this one up for anybody who wants to run through it again, kind of practice long position, short position, or the 3 steps. Guys, but that's basically it. If you have any questions, let me know. If you guys do catch any trades, I do have somebody that was on my call yesterday, and they actually sent me a screenshot of their profits today, almost $1,000 in profit. Guys, Bitcoin can literally change your life. Like you can impact your life and your family's life forever. And so please, please, please do not take this for granted. Learn as much as you can, guys, because I promise you, we may have not caught Bitcoin at $100, but I guarantee you, if you learn how to trade the ups and downs, you will make a lot of money with this. Okay. So thank you guys for jumping on. I truly appreciate you. If you have any questions, again, let me know. If you do catch profits, tag me. I want to see them. But thank you so much, you guys. I hope you have a great night.